Okay, welcome back to a new episode. We are now planning to go to Krystall Rally. I'm gonna follow Hans on one of his trips that he guides every year. And yeah, it will be a mini series of some episodes you can follow here on the channel. The Krystall Rally is held in Norway, but I guess you can present that better than I can, Hans. There will be a lot of Swedish and maybe some Norwegian in this episodes or this series, so even if you speak English, I suggest you will turn the subtitles on, then you will also understand what we are saying when we are not talking English now, for example. But ja, Hans, du får gärna berätta lite om Krystall.
Ja, vi ska ju ut på våran vanliga långtur vintertid då. Vi brukar göra lite olika saker, men Krystallrallyt är ett rally som har kört ända sedan 70-talet och är väl inne på sitt 53:e år nu. Va? Det har ju varit lite uppehåll framförallt för pandemin här, och sen var det lite något år också för när det var lite oljekris på 70-talet. Men annars har man det här träffen i norska fjällvärlden varje år, och det brukar komma någonstans mellan 100 och 200 motorcyklister från hela Europa. Och vi gör en tur som vi kallar resan till Krystall, så att vi kommer att göra nedslag och ha 2 övernattningar. Först en övernattning här då, sen 2 övernattningar till innan vi kommer fram till själva Krystall. Och sen kommer vi att köra så att säga där 2 nätter och sen går vi vidare och kör en natt även på vägen hem. Så det blir en vecka ute.
Vi är 11 stycken plus dig då som guidar, och de flesta kommer i eftermiddag och kväll. Ja. Men sen drar vi tidigt imorgon, och prognosen just nu säger en 25 minusgrader. Vi får se vad som händer.
Ja, det är ju lite varierat. Det är ju vinter. Ja. Det är gott om snö och det har varit kyla nu i flera veckor.
Mycket bättre än de förra avsnitten ni sa där vi hade problem att hitta snö. Nu är det verkligen vinterförhållande, så det ska bli superkul.
Ja. Ja, vi behöver ingen jakt på snö nu den här gången. Utan nu är det väl snarare så att det är jakt på lite lagom kyla. Men förhoppningsvis så kommer vi att få riktigt fint vinterväder då. Kommer du ner?
Okay, we are soon about to leave. I'm heading away first just to take a shot when we are leaving. So I think this will be a good view for the bridge. Decent at least. And yeah, now I had some time to adjust some small things since I have a break here for 10 or 15 minutes before they arrive. That's good. I saw I had some wrong settings on the GoPro on the way down here, so now I had time to fix that too. So was super slippery yesterday. It's a bit uphill, so I think a lot of tires polish the surface here. Ah, good grip. Ah, whoopsie daisy. Here we go. We are such a caravan. And today we will travel like 250 kilometers. I think Hans said something like that yesterday. And we will arrive in Särna around, yeah, if nothing unexpected happens, we will be there just before the darkfall, sunset. And since we're driving on small roads, I think also Hans takes pauses every hour. It will still take the day, but that's nice to have some calm tempo, enjoy, and just get into the rhythm. The first day is always a bit getting into the rhythm. The body gets acclimatized, so yeah, it's a good setup. This is the key traveling with Hans. He knows all the road network, can find those good roads, and if there is a tree over the road, or if it's closed, or if it's no snow, he can easily find a new one. There's a lot of those small roads around here in Dalarna, and he has very good knowledge about it. So perfect when you have a guided trip with him. done for today when it comes to driving the bike. We are a bit late, but that's how it is sometimes. It was a bit fun as well to drive in the dark, even though that was not intended, but that would be a cozy memory, I think. But yeah, the house Airbnb that Hans booked is a bit too small for all of us. We are 3 guys sleeping here in the camping cabin instead, and we will have food here as well, so the other guys will come here and yeah, have a dinner. So just gonna bring some things inside, put some things on charge, and then we eat, and then we have some well-deserved rest. Happy times and a good day.
Bara kokta och ja, lukor. Det är riktiga hundar.
Här uppe i Särna.
And then we head off. And as you can see, we don't have the sidecar with us anymore. Lars, he didn't have studs in the tires, so he thought it was too unreliable on the roads. It was a bit nervous in some situation, especially when it's powder on the right side and the side wheel is getting out in that, lose a lot of traction. So he decided to go home, so that's a bit unfortunate, but you gotta do what feels best for yourself, of course. But that's why we are only 2-wheel bikes with skis now, and we head west. Soon we will go a bit north up to Temnes and Funäsdalen before we cross the border to Norway. And the road there is one of my favorites. Me and Hans drove there in December on the way back. It's a really good road, but we don't know the circumstances now on the road. Maybe it's very tracky. I hope it's not like yesterday. We see. Maybe it's super nice, maybe it's less good, but should not complain. We are out on an adventure, we are alive, so it really is happy times. Beautiful. It's clearing up a little bit as well, the sky. And that will probably result in some colder temperatures as well. It's a bit cold to be out on this bigger road, because it's not a lot of active driving. You get warm when you're using the skis and sliding around. Also having a slower pace makes your whole body work, and then you become warm and much quicker. So I hope we will turn off soon from this road. We see. And I will also turn up the heat on my vest from Ride Iron. It's not super cold around the breast, but I think that would be a bit luxurious to do now. And since we're sleeping indoor, I don't have to care about wasting power bags. Here we go. And yeah, my temperature meter is not accurate at all. Mine says minus 18, it's minus 22 at the moment. I have a spare one, or not spare one, I have an extra one in my tank bag, so I guess I'm gonna use that instead. Felt a bit colder than minus 18. Now we are crossing some not remote, but more remote areas. And we have like 2 hours driving to Funäsdalen. We will go up on some higher altitude as well. Beautiful place. And yeah, since it's smaller roads, it's more not as passive as before. So I think we will keep warm. We see, and I think we will take a break after an hour. So hope Hans find a good place where we can all fit, but still enjoy some views as well. But yeah, heading north now. There is a very beautiful tent or sleep spot, wind shelter.
Hur går det, Hans? Det går jättebra. Det här är belöningen när man får komma ut så här. njuta av fjället och solen.
Kunde varit sämre.
Det kunde ha varit sämre. Man brukar ju säga så att så här ska man ha det när man har det som sämst. Då blir det bra.
Sällsynt fågel, en som röker.
Oh, that was some good food. A little bit too good. Now I feel a bit sleepy. Anyway, we are very close to the Norwegian border, so we will cross that very soon. And the weather is splendid. Don't need to say much more, I guess. Soon time to leave. And the heat is on in the gloves. Time to cross the border to Norway. Oh, we already crossed it, I guess. So yeah, officially in Norway, and as I said, 45 kilometers to Rallies where we will sleep tonight. Then we will have like 10 kilometers tomorrow to drive to the Krystall Rally. So that's a very short path tomorrow, which is nice. We want to be there early, see when people are dropping in, and also just to enjoy the day. And it's going to be very cold as well, as the forecast is saying now at least. So it's nice also to take it slow and easy. But the last stretch now, and then we will have a pause for the night. I'm a bit curious about how cold it is now. It says minus 15, but we saw from before it's not accurate and it feels much lower. So it's gonna be interesting to see how cold it is when we park in Rallies.
Just det, precis. Ja. Så åker jag till Nynäshamn, Sverige, Kronor. Så åker jag till Gdansk i Polen.